He's won $1 million.
A one, a two, a skiddly diddly do. Disclaimer first. Big apologies to. We had a malfunction in our last. I don't want to use the name of the company in which we were using. Two malfunctions in sets of wireless microphones we were using. But now we're back. We got some better. You know what I'm saying? If you watched the last, I think it's probably 2 or so videos, we appreciate it. I know it's probably a little rocky, a little staticky, but we back some better and we're going to get things right. But welcome to Open Conversation with SheeshBlanco. I'm your host, SheeshBlanco. And shout out to Goodrich Clothing for the shipment. Got this great sweatsuit as well as another black and another color. If you would like to grab it, it's at Goodrich Clothing. Definitely tap in. They have way more than just this sweatsuit and other sweatsuit, beanies, t-shirts, shorts, you name it. Great drip. Go tap in. Go buy. But yeah, how's everybody doing? I'm solo solely because we had to test out these mics, but I also have some things I want to say as well. During the week that I had, the past 2 weeks, I was reflecting on a lot that I've done in my life, and whether that's been like relationships or just conversations or situations that I've been in, just to kind of gauge where my growth has been and where my growth is at. Like if I have been stagnant or if I'm constantly still growing, which I don't ever think I'm really stagnant, but you just never know. So within that, I think you need to truly watch. And if you're not watching, kind of think back to the conversations that are being like had around you, or those indirect comments that are being said to you, because sometimes when you think people are in a joking matter, like they're not. Like it's like there's some type of underlining meaning toward those situations. And I think sometimes it's not even on you, it's just who you are and where you're going. I think people don't like to see other people win sometimes, and it's a bad situation when we can all win at the end of the day. I was sitting down and I was like, I don't know why I could just hear like conversations like or like things people have said to me throughout my life, and I was kind of like, damn, that seemed like it was a little rocky and like it had the underlying meaning in it. But we not to just dive too deep in that or be in any type of negative context. It's just like I think people should pay more attention to the conversations being had around them, especially when things are indirectly being said about them. Also, love the people who love you. There was a lot of deaths in these past weeks. Life is extremely short. Holding grudges and being upset about if it's something extremely minimal. I'm not saying if it's like a super big thing, just forgive the person or whatever. But if you can forgive the person, have a conversation with the person, you should do it, because life is not stopping. And when you don't, when you're unable to have the conversation, it's going to be extremely hard on your spirit and on your mind, because you didn't get the chance to say like this is how you feel. Even if it's something like you got to say how you feel so that they understand, so that you guys can move forward in life. I'm gonna take a drink for all the people we've lost, all the people the world has lost, you've lost. It's been a rocky week, but on even better standstills of life, how do you feel that your life and how you've grown in this week, right? So within myself, I at times battle a severe situation of anxiety, right? But I've learned how to get past it in the worst of situations. Like I don't know if y'all's is like real bad, but mine's be real bad. So like I used to like shelter myself and like box myself in because I didn't want to like be anxious around people. And it's like it's hard once you develop anxiety to like get back into the world. So it was a process of really like jumping back into the world later in time. But now like the past week, so like I work for like the school district. So like I had spring break off and like I was trying to get a lot of things done. And it was like it was some hard days. I don't know why. I think maybe it might be because of the time of this time last year or something. I was just probably in like a rocky space, and my mind is like kind of triggering to certain situations. But make sure you always challenge yourself no matter what. If you have your anxiety situations, you're depressed, whatever that might be, because as you challenge yourself, you become stronger. Even if it don't seem like you get all the way through, you'll get somewhat stronger because you tried it and you're trying to constantly push forth. And truly, why open conversations was started was to have open conversations, to be openly honest too about everything. Like nobody's perfect. Nobody wakes up and everything is fine and I can do this and I can do that with no care. It's like people go through things. That's how life works. Like you're gonna wake up one day and not gonna be all good. You're gonna have those days where it's just a little rocky. But as long as you keep pushing, you keep fighting, you're gonna be all right. And I was on myself like that week because, like I said, the anxiousness, and then like I don't know why I'm my biggest critic, but then somebody has said like I don't know why you're mad or why you're beating yourself down when every day you got up and did something that pushed you that much forward to where you want to be. And it made so much sense. And I was like, sometimes it's better to hear it from an outside source than that voice in your head. Because the voice in my head is like, do more, do more. You're not doing enough. You're not doing enough. Keep going. Like, it's like a never satisfied situation. And it's probably a little unhealthy, but I mean, I'm working on it. I'm trying to always live in the moment rather than think about tomorrow or what was in the past. But I always do feel that past reflection is good because you can learn from your past mistakes or past situations that didn't go out the right way or probably did go out the right way, and you can just take something from it and be like, I can use this later in life. Unknown is still here. Obviously, as the videos are being recorded. Shout out Unknown. We trying to get a lot of things done. Yeah, life is actually really great. I should just throw that out there. Though, you have anxious days, like I have no complaints in the sense of where my life is going and how hard I'm going to work to get and put the people that I love and care for in the best position that I can. That's the biggest thing. But you gotta always remember, as much as hard as you're working for to make other people happy, you gotta work just as hard as keep yourself happy, because you cannot pour into another person or other people and your glass is empty. That's running on fumes, and you'll eventually self-destruct, and we don't want that. So take that time also. Like I've said this on the video, like take those time to give yourself those little I'm proud of you from you. Like those little pats on your back to tell yourself like you're doing a good job. And I do it, but sometimes I forget to do it. And that's what kind of puts me in those positions where that voice in my head is like, you're not doing enough, even though I'm constantly trying to do it. Like in the now, trying to build this portfolio to start, like, I guess you can say somewhat of like modeling or whatnot. I wouldn't say too much modeling, but just to be put in the right positions of where I feel like all of this is going. Excuse me. And me and Unknown really did work a lot the last week. But yeah, I was really, it's odd that we kind of like one and the same too, because he feels like he not really doing something, and then he'll be on this side and I'm on this side. It's like we really did work a lot all last week, but I guess that's, like I said, that unsatisfied situation of like I could do more. but it's unhealthy. So don't be like us. Be better. Be proud of yourself because ultimately you're doing great. In today's news, a lot of people died. O.J. Simpson died. Kind of crazy, right? Was looking at that. You know what's crazy? I seen, right? Look at, don't be controversial here. I'm just going to say what I seen. O.J. Simpson died. Bruce Jenner posted, and then somebody in the comments, and the post said good riddance. Like, come on. Like, what are we doing here? Like, and then somebody in the comments was like, didn't you kill somebody in a car crash? Like, that's kind of crazy. That's kind of like that in that world. Like, what is it? What's that saying called? The kettle, the tea kettle, something calling it. I can't remember what it's called, but or what the saying is. But it's like, don't poke somebody like when they already, he's deceased. People make mistakes. I don't know. I wasn't at the place with the OJ situation, nor was I there at that car collision. But people make mistakes, and we shouldn't ever, you know, poke people when our closet isn't that clean. I think we can all just say like we've made mistakes. Probably did some pretty bad things down the line in life that we shouldn't have, and you can't come back from it if you're constantly trying to reach and point a finger when you're not pointing a finger at yourself when you've made a mistake, multiple, you know. So if you made a mistake, stop pointing fingers, look in the mirror, and just say, I made a mistake. Another news, Quavo Chris Brown beef. It's kind of crazy, right? I was just talking to Unknown. I was like, if you got a junk and she not like your main junk, right? But this is like not in the now. Like I'm just saying in just general, like if Shorty not yours, you can't be mad if she get, what I'm saying, snatchy pooed. Cause, I mean, if she in a world full of rich niggas, you're not gonna be the only nigga that can, finance and do. I don't know what y'all do in that world. I'm not rich. I'm regular. You know what I'm saying? But why they beefing? I mean, I ain't gonna hold you. The songs is cool though. I mean, I think they be doing this on purpose though. Like I feel like they just do that to get like the pub that is needed for like an album. Well, he did drop an album. Chris Brown did, and then I don't know what Quavo doing, but then they had that dude. What's up with the celebrity lookalike thing? Like, why are grown people going around saying I'm a celebrity lookalike? Like, dude was acting like he was Takeoff. That's weird. Like, if you a grown man walking around saying my celebrity lookalike, it's kind of crazy. Like, we not teenagers. Like, you should be like, my job, go clock in. But you know, here and there, people do what they want to do. I don't know. Everybody get famous and go viral for the wrong things. You know, Shout out Meg Thee Stallion. Seen the vid, you know what I'm saying? It was great. It's beautiful. Oh my God, Meg, you see this? Tap in. Someday. Anyway, yeah, life is good. I don't even know how to put it in like exact words. If you know me just from this, or you know me from outside of this, like I think you can see it in just how different I move and stuff now, just how far I've come and where I've been. And I think I'm gonna give myself that I'm proud of you right now because it was hard. It was really hard to kind of get out of the space that I was in and really get back to being me and moving how I moved beforehand and even better now. to have a better understanding of life and understand that like there's more, there's so much more you can do. And you know, it's the little things. It's like the little, like I said, the little things that I do in my life now is what keeps me going to get to the bigger things. Like the little conversations, the people I meet in certain situations, the people that are in my life now, the I'm proud of you, and like I didn't know that like my love language was words of affirmation until like I realized how much, you know, give people saying the things that they say to me make me want to be better and go harder than I already was before anybody was saying anything. Because I mean, this not the first time you start or do something that, you know, people will congratulate you on, but I think this makes more sense. Having open conversations and starting open conversations was a good thing. I really wish y'all could have heard the conversation of the last video when I was having my cousin. Great conversation, like bad audio. I literally got a Snapchat today, and they was like, I can't hear nothing. I'm like, oh, this is bad. Because that conversation was really good. Like, shout out Ron Dizzle. Shout out to Don Dada. Shout out Young Gable. C, you know, moms. Applehead Porsche. You know what I'm saying? The famo. Need the Don Dada on. Already have moms. Need Applehead. Have Ron Dizzle, we're gonna run it back. Shout out the plug. He was on here. How was the audio with the plug? It was Rocky. Hey, we got a good one coming up soon. She keeps saying she says she's gonna be the best one ever. We gonna go viral when we have her on. So just I'll stay tuned for that. That's on the way. Just be ready. She probably about to say some extremely outlandish shit. So, you know, probably gonna line that up for like next Friday if I can get it done. It'd be a good situation. Probably text her right now because shit gonna be hilarious. But I didn't want this video to be super long. I just really wanted to give a disclaimer about the audio and just kind of talk about where life is now. Me and Unknown is working, trying to get everything the way it's supposed to. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, I live by a great quote. Yesterday is history. Tomorrow is a mystery. Today is a gift. Shout out Master Oogway. You feel me? That's actually tatted on my body because it got me through those dark times. Today is a gift. You feel me? Yeah. Love God. If you don't love God, love yourself, I guess. I mean, I can't tell you what to do with your life. I love God. I'm not extremely like religious, but I know God exists and he exists with me and walks with me and talks with me. As he said, he talks with you too, but you're just not talking or listening. He don't always do it with words. Sometimes he does it with people, objects, you know, certain situations of life. You just got to pick up what he's putting down. If you don't, you might get hit. Might knock you down, and then you just trying to figure out how to get back up, but he's trying to show you how to be stronger. That's just how it goes, though. That's just how love goes. What's that, Janet Jackson? That's a banger, too. I might have to slap that. Yeah, this is beautiful. I'm really happy, you know, we kind of started this jump. Remember I said this. We started off 0 subs, right? We got a good market now. But 4 years out, subs gonna be crazy. This isn't a overnight thing. It's gonna take work. And if you trying to build something, whether that's in your work life or you trying to be a streamer and social media, gamer, whatever it is you're doing, or you trying to jump that ladder and it's not overnight. You got to really put in the work. And it's sometimes you get up, you don't want to do some stuff, but you have to. You don't have like, there's no like, no, like you got to do it. So just keep working, keep believing in you, keep trying, keep being positive, and keep loving love. Like, I don't know other way to put it. I think when you start speaking positively into yourself, you can speak it out to others, in which you can build your own community of positivity and love to get you where you want to go. And even if you want to do it by yourself, I mean, just keep speaking positive, post positive stuff around your crib. You know, surround yourself with the right people, because some people will drain you, some people will leech you. They'll make you feel like your ideas ain't nothing, you not nothing, and you shouldn't be around that. You should be around great energy, people who bring something to the table. And even if they don't bring something to the table, if they're willing to learn how to be better, that's all you need. Willing to be better and want to do more is enough. But I ain't about to sit here and ramble for 30 piece. Um, this is great. I'm really happy. It's Friday. Um, I don't really know how to even put it in better words to say that I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be, and it's only gonna get better. So this is Open Conversation with SheeshBlanco. I'm your host, SheeshBlanco, and be safe. We are now recording this at 10:37 p.m. on a Friday. If you're out enjoying yourself, drive the right ways, drive the speed limits, get home safe, love who love you, but also love those that don't know you, because they might just need the love that they're not getting. And yeah, be safe. Peace, all hair grease. I'm out.